So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got the triple OG, Ray Montana.
In the building.
Big sight.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? So it's an honor, blessing to be doing this interview with you, man. So, man, what you been up to, man?
Well, as of right now, I'm into the food business. So I'm starting to franchise restaurants. I'm finna Rick Ross this thing. I didn't buy into a franchise. I created a franchise. It's called Southern Wrap Seafood Wings and Things. We're doing 7 stores across the state of Georgia. So at this time, that's what I'm doing. And at the same time, pushing my sons, my nephews, and a bunch of people in the community to continue this music thing. Because we actually built the legacy and we got to continue it.
Right. That's a real important thing in the black race. We need to, leave something for everybody.
Definitely.
Keep it going on.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's go on to the humble starts of your humble beginnings, like before everything that you accomplished. Like, what was the start, like, of you getting into the music? What made you get into the music at first?
Well, music has always been my life. My mother and father, they had a live band. So my mother played acoustic, my father played lead, my mother sang, my father sung. So I grew up in the park with the live band in the park. The gift is in me. I'm a writer like my mother. My mother's a writer. My father's an artist. My mother's a writer. She writes poetry, spoken word, and things of that nature. So I adapted that and I took it into the schoolhouses. Once I took it into the schoolhouses, there's nobody can beat me and my sisters and my brothers. All of us are musically inclined. The thing was, me and my brothers started challenging my sisters, and they was whipping our ass in the talent show. So I had to get a little better because I was never really a dancer. But back in the days, I thought I had a voice, but I've come to learn that I don't have a voice, but I definitely can spit some fire. Yeah. And so it started in high school, middle school to high school, and then in 1990, I migrated to Augusta, Georgia. When I migrated to Augusta, Georgia, my dream was to meet Mr. James Brown. Because at that particular time, James Brown's granddaughter, which is Tanya Brown, just had a baby from my cousin. So that was like an opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
yeah.
James Brown was the shit back in the days. You know what I mean? So that was an opportunity for me to leave the seaport and come up to Augusta, amongst other things that brought me to Augusta. But one of the main things, speaking on the music, was to meet Mr. James Brown.
So major honor to do that. I met him one time at his birthday party.
Really?
He came high as hell, but he was...
Oh, yeah.
He was a good dude.
Oh, yeah. Good dude.
He was good.
Very, very good dude.
He was good.
That was my guy. I used to hang around Mr. Brown. When I finally met Mr. Brown, I met him before my brother did. I got a god brother named Derek Monk who produced James Brown's last album.
Damn.
Now, see, that's how deep and how in touch I am with this music thing.
Yeah.
So, Derek Monk came to me because I was entering the little talent shows at Super C's. People never heard my style. I could rap like E40. I could rap like anybody. I can create it and put it all together, and they trying to figure out who the hell I am when I first come to Augusta. So I went into little talent shows and stuff. So I think at Charles Walker Center, they did a, I don't know if it was a Apollo thing or something like that. And James Brown, other producer, was in there, and they pulled me to the side and said, hey, man, you too talented to be in this talent show. You want to go to James Brown's studio with me? And not knowing at the time that my godbrother was producing them at the time, I was like, yeah, why not? So I went over there, met a white guy named David, and he actually put on the track. And actually me and James Brown and Derek Monk did a song called Georgia Player. So when we did the song was a hit. I swear to God. James Brown came, so we had a meeting with James Brown. I guess about 2 weeks later, James Brown was like, you know what? Boy, you a bad boy. You a bad boy. Boy, you cuss too much, though. You cuss a little bit too much. I got the job for you right here. Put the jar right there on the table. He's serious about that jar. That what y'all saw in the movie, that's serious.
So he's serious about that.
He's serious about that jar. You cannot cuss in his presence. You can't do none of that. Now you got all these musicians and producers, all of them doing drugs and all that, but say a cuss word. Say a cuss word. You better come out the pocket. He said, now I'm hoping now I'm sitting here that you ain't finna say a cuss word, but I love the song. But you got to learn how to spit that without cussing. Man, it took me 2 years to learn how to spit without cussing, and that's sad because I didn't have no vocabulary. I dropped out of school, went to Job Corps, went AWOL, so I never really had an education. I wasn't really into reading books. But when James Brown sat me down, he was like, you got to build your vocabulary. It's time for you to start reading. Right. So he gave me books like The White Pale Horse. He gave me books like, 49 Laws of Power and things of that nature. And, build my vocabulary, give me something more to talk about than saying bitches and fuck and this and that and all this and that. No, we finna king yo. Then he gave me, my uncle, which is a professor in Ohio State, he gave me a book, The Autobiography of Malcolm X. And that's when my mind exploded.
That's a good book.
Ooh, that's a good book. That's when my mind exploded. And not only did it did that lyrically, it made me get in depth of what our history was into my music. Now, so as time goes on, I did a thing with James Brown and everything. And, of course, James got in trouble, and then James passed away and things of that nature. Yeah. But as time went on, we continued to make music. So every time any major soul ever came through this city in the 90s, or even in the new millennium, sometimes, even now, they'll give me a call. I'm going to open that show. I came up with a song, and I had to start changing my music. That's another reason I fell back and didn't want to make it, because I started having kids, and I was rapping about shit about using cocaine. I got one called Cocaine Running Through My Vein. My mouth seemed dry and my eyes looking strange. My kids going to school singing this shit. So yeah. I'm like, the teacher called me and said, I don't know what this song is your kids singing, but they got the rest of the kids singing the damn song. So that like altered what I really wanted to talk about. So it turned me back into the books that I was reading. Right. Not knowing that this is going to make me a public speaker or a civil rights activist, but it did. Yeah. It did. It really did. And like I said, and as time went on with that, the Booty Shake era, it had kicked in. And my brother, my god brother, Prince Raheem, he came down because they had 12 gauge here, they had Deuce here, they had the Toy Soldier, they had a little...
The Bedrock song. Yeah. It was a lot of confusion around it.
Right.
What's some insight on it that a lot of people might not know?
That the song was created in Atlanta, and a guy named Kenneth Cole's home. The guy that made the track was it? Damn, what was his name? Super J? Double J? What is his name? It'll come to me in a minute. We came to Augusta. Those guys came down, and they recorded me spitting my song. They said, yeah, spit it like, boy, you sound like Lil Wayne. Because the way I was spitting it, I was sounding like Lil Wayne to them. Yeah. So, not knowing that these are sharks, they finna take this goddamn song and run with it. He was there. He was there recording. He had a camera and they had a camera. Spit it again. Same dudes that created the track. And Kenneth Cole took that song and shot it with Lil Wayne, and they took the song. Then when I got about to record a song, Lil Boosie was in town. Lil Boosie was at the mall, so we on the phone with Lil Boosie. Rufus was like, well, how much you gonna charge me for you and Sight to do a song? I think Lil Boosie was only charging like $1,500 or whatever. Okay. I do it for you, Rufus, $1,500. That's Sight, $1,500. I do a song. So he on his way down. So we talking about the Bedrock song. We talking about the Bedrock song and how I'm doing it. He want me to sing it like they sung it.
Like they sung it, yeah.
I don't want to sing it like that. Yeah. I wrote it like that, but I started switching it up. He was like, no, take it back and sing it like that. I said, man, you gonna tell me how to sing my motherfucking song? I don't give a fuck who you is.
That's true.
You either gonna do it. Listen, I paid for the track. This Rufus now. Supposed to be like my uncle now. Yeah. I paid for the goddamn track. You gonna do it like I wanted to do it? No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. So we falls out. So he glassed Blue Marley to do the song.
Blue Marley. So that's how Blue Marley came in.
That's how Blue Marley came in this picture. Now, me and Blue, we ain't really know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now it's time for us to get to know each other. Right. I heard you got my motherfucking song, nigga. Right. Point blank, period. Right. I'm a fool in the street. Right. I don't do this rap shit like y'all do. What I'm rapping about, I'm living this shit for real.
Right.
For real. So you finna have a problem if I catch you on any stage. I don't give it. If I hear about it and you there, I'm coming. I'm gonna shut that bitch down. And I meant what the fuck I said. Right. So I guess they didn't take that serious.
Yeah, I was like, so when I first came to the city, that's all I heard: Blue Marley suing Lil Wayne, Blue Marley suing Cash Money.
Right.
And I thought because of the Bedrock song,
and it was, and they had a club. Rufus and them had a club called Club Hush. Remember that? Was it Hush? Because right down the street from the soundtrack, they rented out BL's, whatever, BL's Lounge or whatever it was. So Blue Marley coming to debut the song. Oh yeah. So at that time I had a limousine. And I'm in my limo. Wherever I go, I'm in my limo. So I pull up like Tupac, goddamn, hanging out the goddamn window, nigga. What the fuck, West Side, bitch? What the fuck what is it? What Blue Marley at? Where that pussy at? Police right there. Everybody looking, they like, oh shit, they go sight. So we go park the limo and shit like that. We park the limo. I goes in that motherfucker, not letting them, trying to see who the hell I was. So I wear this big old black. I used to wear a towel on my head, you remember? I used to wear my towel on my head, but it's a big black towel, like a beach towel, it's straight black. Yeah. And I got on straight black that night. So they seen me act like a fool. I had my tank top on and everything. I don't put on straight black and everything. Yeah. So I'm coming in there. Ain't nobody really paying attention. That is me. I get in there. I'm in the back. And I signed my name to be in the show. And I think I put a fake name or some shit like that. I think the OG or some shit on the bit instead of Big Sight.
Big Sight, yeah.
So we got a newcomer coming out, the OG. Then I get out there on that goddamn stage. Ooh, Rufus out there, Blue Marley, and all them niggas out there. I called all them niggas out. I said, bitch, I'm finna shut this bitch down. I told your pussy ass. I'm cussing. I'm pointing at him. Pointing at him. This shit causing a riot because his boys or his followers and everything, they want to fight me. I'm standing actually by my motherfucking self.
Damn.
I ain't got no crew.
Yeah.
I ain't got no crew. I'm in that bitch by my motherfucking self with my handcuff. I wear a handcuff. Cuff right here to my hand. I always did it. Got fugitive tattooed on my back. Never submit, always resist.
So what the handcuff represented?
I escaped from prison.
Oh, shit.
I escaped from prison in, what year that was? 97. I ran to about 2003. But during the whole time I ran back, it was on the run. Now see, I'm good with politics, right? So I met a guy who escaped. I think he was from Harlem, Georgia. I think he opened up the first funeral home there. He opened up the first something there. He did so much for the community and this and that. This man was on the run for 60, 70 something years. They never knew who he was. Damn. And they made an article, y'all can Google it. And they made an article in Augusta that this man, they caught up with a fugitive and he'd been on the run for 60, 70 something years. This man was like 80, almost 90 years old, 89 years old or whatever when they caught up with him. Yeah. They ended up letting him go the next week. And then the next week he died.
Damn.
They let him go because he did so much in the community. He cleaned himself up. So I took them same efforts and did the same thing. There was a black mayor here by the name of Ed McIntyre. Him and Deputy Oz Nesbitt came to me because I was selling drugs. All you heard about was the Island Boys and guys from Florida, Savannah, and, we were selling dope. We were selling a lot of dope in the city. So he came to me, the mayor, he came to me and Deputy Oz Nesbitt told the mayor about me and how much influence I had in our community. And at the same time, I was giving back, but I was doing illegal shit. So he was like, the mayor came and told me, say, well, Syke, can I call you Syke? It was kind of funny because he's an elder guy. I was like, yeah, you can call me Syke. He was like, if you got this much influence to get 50 or 30 or 50 of these guys to go do something bad, your influence can have this whole community go do something good, if not the whole city, because of how much power you got in the city. So he challenged me to create an organization that would help give back to the community because I was already giving it back. I'm doing the back to school drives, doing the feed the homeless or feed the elders or whatever I was doing in the community. Like some New Jack shit. Like giving away 100 turkeys, getting up with the other dealers from different neighborhoods, like Tracy Barnes, and you know they call him Track Barnes and all this and that. And I said his name because it's just part of history.
Right.
Tracy Barnes he used to give back to his community. Even though he was out there, he'll go buy 100 turkeys and go down there like he's James Brown. So I'll go buy me 100 turkeys and go down there like I'm James Brown. Right. So we got this much influence and this much goodness in us. Let's turn it around and make it something good. So that's what Deputy Oz Nesbitt and Mayor Ed McIntyre, they helped create CSRA Street Justice Council. And that's been active since then.
Still going on today.
Still going on today. One of the most powerful grassroots organizations in Augusta.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So I'm fascinated about all this. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear the history of everything. You know what I'm saying? I like to see that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So with the Mike Tyson situation, like how did that come about? How you want to linking up with Mike Tyson?
Through Rufus Van. Rufus Van is a very strategic mover. He's well known. He put his money where his mouth is, and we came up with an album. It was a deep end album. A lot of people probably wouldn't remember unless they just go that far back. But we had an album. It was me, Nathaniel Graham. His name was Habitat at the time, and it was another guy named A.R. Crown. I don't know if you remember him or not either, JP. But we got together and we had like this mafioso type thing. That's the name of our group, was Mafioso. A lot of people ain't knew that we had this look, you know what I'm saying, like real gangsters, and we were spitting some real venom, you know what I'm saying. So he submitted the albums. I don't know how he submitted it. Back then, I didn't know exactly how he did it. But then contracts started coming. So we took that contract. And we signed it. And it wasn't that thick. It was about that thick. You know what I'm saying? But it still robbed us. Because I'm at his house with guns, bats, and everything in his mailbox about where my money at.
Tyson?
No, at my Uncle Rupert's house.
Rupert.
Yeah, where my money at?
Okay.
You living in a miniature bank, goddamn, and I'm still in the hood.
Yeah.
So we need to take a trip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We need to void this contract out.
Right.
So we fell out about a lot of stuff in this music thing. But but that, like I said, that went on, and then I started doing it myself because I learned the game from him. You know what I'm saying? After the Blue Marley thing, and I just went on my own. I created Fugitive Records. Then I created Tracks on Deck. Fugitive Records was Big Sight. Tracks on Deck was Big Sight. I just became Granddaddy Perk because my gray hairs in my beard. So I got to keep up with the hands of time. See how you get? So now my name is Granddaddy Perk. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The Godfather. I am the Godfather of hip hop. So, you know, because I've been around for a long time, brother. And then, like I said, I started doing my own thing. Then I came up with a song. Then, not competing with these young cats, but seeing how these young cats, see, every now and then I'll come out and I talk shit about all of them. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Flocko, P Nice. Listen, they hosting the talent show. I'm the most hated.
Talking about in the city, so you the most
I'm the most hated rapper in the city.
Why they gave you that title?
Cause I talk shit. I talk shit and I back that shit up. Now, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But if you out here with that bullshit and you robbing our young kids of their music, you robbing our young kids of their talent, you creating these talent shows that just taking their money and you promising them video shoots and studio time, and they don't get none of this shit, and these kids going out buying $200 worth of clothes just for one night to try to win a goddamn video shoot, where they could have took that money and did that shit they goddamn self, and then you don't give it to them. Now I got an issue about it. Because I'm the Godfather. Right. And you ain't gonna do our people like that. I'm gonna expose you now. If they continue to fuck with you, that's on them. Right. But I'm gonna expose you for what the fuck you is.
Right. So you being around since the 80s and to now, seeing things the way they operate now, like what are some things that you see that's different from, like, even something simple as a talent show from back in the day compared to now? Is there certain difference that they're doing, like they're getting more like money wise, greedy wise, when it comes to like they spending less time worrying about the artist and more about the money? Oh, that's definitely happening.
So back in the days, you used to win $500 in the talent show. Mm-hmm. They ain't giving up no money now. See, if they can change the dynamics right now and start giving out money, then I think that because the artists put in a lot of work, studio time, that's money. CD covers, that's money. You know what I'm saying? Even though CDs and all this shit is obsolete, but they still got to have that visual. Right. You know what I'm saying? They still got to have that music recorded and things of that nature. But yeah, they took away the money aspect of it all. Give them, I say put a talent show out there. I want to give away $1,000 right now. I'll give away $1,000, do $1,000 talent show right now. But see, the thing is, they rig so many of these shows. That's another of that fuck shit. These shows be rigged. They already know who they want the fuck to win sometime. Unless you come in there and shut that bitch down like me, I shut that bitch down. I swear to God, I shut that bitch down. I talk about the judges and all of them, Flocko, P-Nice and all of them, they out there judging. They don't know I'm coming to the show. I've been talking shit on the book about them and this and that. They don't know I'm coming to the show. I come to the goddamn show. I got a song I just wrote called Pussy, Pussy, Pussy Ass Nigga. That's a historical song in this city.
And so how was the reaction of everybody when you performed that record for the first time?
When our first time was at Club 360.
I think 360.
Yeah, Club 360. And it was niggas, Richard Wilcox and Darren CEO, Absolute, all these cats, they all in there. They who the best and this and that and all this and that. I'm in the trap. I'm selling dope still. You know what I mean? I'm in the motherfucking trap. I pull up looking like, when I pull up, I'm in that Cutlass with that big block in that motherfucker, raising hell, acting like a fool in the parking lot. They trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And I come in that motherfucker, I hit that bitch so hard, that bitch bow, bow. They thinking they're getting shot at now. So goddamn, I come in the goddamn club. I'm just standing in the corner. They don't know I'm performing. Only what's the DJ name? DJ from the Foxy. What's his name? Oh, my man. That's my homeboy.
He's still DJ now?
Well, yeah, he's DJ now. Hayes, DJ Hayes.
Oh, DJ Hayes.
So Hayes up there.
That's my dude.
That's all.
Yeah, I fucks with Hayes a long way. I say, Hayes said, you gonna perform? I say, yeah, nobody don't know. I say, but he go the song. He ain't never heard the song. It's a video on Facebook when they first heard it. You can hear him in the crowd when the cameraman standing in the crowd. They was like, oh my God. When I did this damn song, I lit the city up. So when I did it the next time Flocko and P-Nice was out, I said, what them pussy ass niggas Flocko, P-Nice and what the fuck these fuck ass niggas that talking about they run the city? They got an empire, state of mind, and this and that. They mind bigger than these niggas, than us in Augusta. Where these pussy ass niggas at? They right there in the table now. They the judges. So everybody running to the stage. Goddamn, that's Granddaddy Perk. That's Big Psych up there. Everybody, I'm talking about everybody, even the waitresses, bartenders, the owners, and police from outside. They say this nigga, some people trying to say, hey man, what you doing? Man, fuck them pussy ass nigga. I'm telling them in their face. I said, y'all niggas don't run shit. Y'all don't run. I said, drop that motherfucking track. When I dropped that goddamn track, I ain't had service. I was gone out the scene for like 6 years. I think the last thing I did was his project. When I blew him out the water. They were like, where the fuck he came from? If I put my stamp on it, that's what it is. It is what it is. But, so P-Nice came to me after the show. He was like, hey man, I don't even know who the hell you is. But man, I don't know why you calling me out. But god damn. Boy, that shit's a hit. And he was the only nigga that did that.
The only nigga that did that.
Now, during the same time, me and Blue Molly and all us still warring. Them niggas ain't seen me for a few years. So you got Blue Molly and them, with their camp, they got this big old guy they call Frank White. This nigga about as tall as the ceiling. He from Florida. He owns a restaurant in Thompson, Georgia, and I own one in Burke County, and we friends today. Yeah. But it was a war. We were ready to kill each other. These niggas. That's
over the Bedrock song.
Yeah, over the Bedrock song. Yeah. So I finally surfaced. I done got my money up. So you can't go to war until your money right. That's what a lot of niggas don't know. That's true. So I got my money. I'm sitting good. I'm riding good, sitting good, and I got the city on lock on my side of town. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas pull up at the store with guns and all kinds of shit, popping shit. Like what they gonna do? Nigga, you ain't finna kill me out here, nigga. Y'all be dead before y'all pull out the driveway. So we meets up at the club. So it was this show that some girl, she was like, oh, there go that nigga right there. And she talking about me. I'm hearing her acting like I don't hear, right? Oh, I'm finna call them niggas up here now. This the same night before I go in there and cuss all these niggas out. The same motherfucking night. The same motherfucker. These niggas this bitch trying to get me ambushed. Cause I was talking shit about Blue Molly, Frank, and P Nice and Flock. Oh, my niggas here now. They go Flocko right now. And Frank drunk as hell coming up. We talking shit to each other about what we gonna do. I fucked around and popped that trunk like that. Boop! The goddamn narcotic police. What's the big one they don't like? A tank and all that. They came and shut my trunk. They say not tonight. Now this the police. Now. They know I'm finna wet this motherfucking guy. If y'all don't back the fuck up out my face about these pussy ass niggas coming around me with all this drunk ass shit, I'm about to wet everybody up in this goddamn parking lot. Y'all better get the fuck out my face. Point blank period. And they know I'm dead. Even the police know I'm dead ass serious. The police gave me an escort home that night.
God damn.
Told me they didn't want me to get in no trouble. Let's go home. I'm talking about 5 cars.
God damn.
When they called my name over the radio, they just surrounded I was about to do a protest in Rennes, Georgia. That motherfucker had a helicopter over my house and about 50 police in my yard.
God damn.
They know they better come. They better come strong if I'm raising hell out here. Cause I know my laws and I know my rights and I ain't scared to stand up for it now. I ain't scared. I'm only about 5'6". I stand on that money. I'm a little bit taller though. You feel me?
Right.
So you can't go to war unless you got that money.
That's true. That's true. So, you said that you during the time you take the breaks in between, you said you took like a 6-year. I
take them gaps. Yeah. I've been here. My son, my twins, they 25 or 26. I got 21 kids, so sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up. And 4 sets of twins. Oh, I am Daddy Warbucks. I am the Godfather. I got a bunch of children. I'm known for all these children. And most of them either models, singers, rappers, and stuff like that. Some people don't even believe they're my kids until they tell them, like, that's my daddy. Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Rockstar lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. I did that. Done that. Now I'm trying to settle down. Chill out with my beautiful wife, my children. You know what I'm saying? And start this franchise because I got to have something for the kids to stand up on. See, I used to always tell people, it's bigger than music. You need to have something else to fall on. See, right about now, it's bigger than food. So now I need to go into the real estate. So, I believe in building back black economics. I believe that we can have anything that any other man on this earth have. I don't care if it was the laundromat, the liquor store, whatever. It's our generation to have it.
That's true.
And it's our generation to teach y'all to have it. So. That's true. I'm on a whole nother page now.
That's true, man. So, being an OG, I know you've been sitting around see what's going on in music. Mm-hmm. Just being around it and stuff like that. What are, like, coming up, music was a lot more, the messages in music was there.
More profound.
But it was like, compared to it is more up blunt and more upfront and to the point now. Where it's like back in the day, you didn't know how to sell grams, sell cook coke or nothing like that. Right. Compared to now, they got songs that actually tell you how to do it. Right. So, like, what do you think about those records now? Like, the music today, what's your thoughts of the music today compared to 10, 15, 20 years, even just coming up?
I can't say all the music is garbage, but a lot of it is garbage. Yeah. A lot of it is garbage. Right. Now, you got new artists. You got new artists like Mo3. Now, that's a beast. Yeah. He ain't got no garbage coming out of his mouth. That boy spitting that fire. He dropping jewels at the same time. Right. Then you got these lean with it, bop with it motherfuckers that ain't even talking about nothing. I don't even understand what the fuck they talking about. Right. I don't like this new song, Move Like a Snake. What the fuck?
I don't know. I ain't never heard it.
Y'all heard that song? You heard the song? Move Like a Snake. Move like a snake. It's the dumbest shit, and it's getting so much radio play right now. And that's all they're saying through the whole song. Through the whole goddamn song. I think Missy Elliott or somebody just did a feature on it or something. But through the whole song, the girl just said, "Move like a snake." Yeah, man. It's dumb. It's dumbing us down, just like the education system. Right. It's dumbing our people down, and that's the only music that they're accepting. Now, I can go make a dumbass song and probably be a hit to them. Right. But for me, I can't put it out there. Right. I can't do it, and I ain't gonna stoop to their goddamn level.
It's more violent music than ever.
It's definitely more violent music.
It's like more NWA's now than anything else.
Well, NWA, I would say NWA was more revolutionary music.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like when
you think of now we got savage music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Right. We got savage music. We got grimy savage music.
True.
about each other.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Not about our enemy. NWA was talking about the enemy.
The enemy. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talking about me and you.
Right.
They own brothers, sisters, and brothers.
That's true.
Killing over colors and shit.
That's true.
It don't make no goddamn sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, you know, some of that music ain't even tolerated in my home. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't let and I know they're gonna pick it up from somewhere else, but you know, you got to have a limit. You got to set a standard. You know what I'm saying? Once you set a standard, even when they walk out the door, they know it was a standard. It's a standard. So I can't make that type of music. You know what I'm saying? As a father, as a community leader, an activist, I can't make that type of music now.
Right.
So I don't support it anymore.
Yeah.
And even when I see a brother that does that type of music and he has far beyond more talent than he know, I try to pull him to the side and drop a jewel on him. Then all of a sudden you see him curving to the side. But it's a lot of new artists right now, and a lot of the OGs need to start respecting them more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. A lot of the younger, my son was telling me the other day, my sons are hot. You can Google them. They got plenty of video footage. They hot, and they got offers on the table. But at the same time, I'm telling them, it ain't all about signing no goddamn more.
No,
I don't want my kids to sign shit.
It's not about signing.
So now you got now you're getting spins. Now you're getting your royalty checks sent home. What the fuck you need to sign for?
Right. We didn't know what none of that meant when we was getting, you know, back in the day, before the internet and stuff like that.
Yeah, so ain't no need for even all this. The only reason you sign is you just want to be with a big camp, and they're gonna take most of the goddamn money and goddamn way.
Right.
Other than that, create your camp.
Right.
And these cats that build that capital like that and they sign, you know, I sometimes just sit back. All I can do is watch because I know they finna get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Even like the Migos and all of them, the boys was doing their shit by their damn self. Mm-hmm. They can be 5 times more richer than what they are now.
Right.
But they signed.
Yeah.
And I respect them, but my nephews and them, they do music with them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can Google that too. Boom Man, all of them, all my kids do music, but all them cats.
Yeah. They act like, a lot of people act like, well, a lot of the just people in general, they feel like to get that confirmation, to declare, just to confirm to everybody that they actually an artist.
Now artists.
You know,
they got to get that recognition. Yeah. I'm with Boosie. I signed with Boosie and this and that. Even like Mo3 just signed with Boosie. I ain't understand. I don't understand why. Why the hell you signed with him? You was hot before you got with him. Yeah. And now Boosie on all your tracks. Damn near dumbing down your shit, because Boosie on a whole nother level. Boosie ain't Boosie no more.
Right. He
damn near Mr. Boosie now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true.
He ain't as ratchet, and he can't, you know, he can go that way, but he ain't gonna go. He tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm tapped in. I ain't gonna go that route. I'll cut in there a little bit and do a little something. But no.
Yeah, no. Cool. A lot of people ain't like that, really. Gucci Man. A lot of people. A lot of people just changing
they making real music now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all about our economics too when it comes to music. And see, the government controlling the music industry. Y'all think the government don't control the music industry, but they do.
Right.
They control what comes in and out. They want the garbage to come out. They want the killer music to come out. They want the dumbed down music, illiterate ass music to come on out. But if they pay attention, T.I. and all these boys, they bringing that conscious music in now because the economy changing. See, they went from revolutionary music, like I say, savage music and grimy music. Now it's turning back around. The elders of the hip hop generation, they turning it around. It's gonna take some time, and there's some young kids that's spitting some real knowledgeable stuff too.
Right.
And it's damn near scary because some of their music damn near suicidal if you listen to it.
Yeah, a lot of it is. A lot of it is depression. Depression is like the new wave now. I was poor, sleeping on the couch. Homeless.
No uplifting music. Nothing to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to reach for. You know what I'm saying? Even though we can talk about what's going on, they still have another outcome on the ass end of this music. Right. And they need to start putting more of that out. And artists need to start writing more of that. Because they can write it, they just refuse to. They caught up with the bullshit.
Right. So, yeah, that's true.
So we suffer through it all, though, man. We suffer through it all. But the young cats that's coming out now, man, I salute them. See, I'm more of an artist development type of guy. And if these young cats listen to me, like now my sons and them listening to me. Before they thought they had it. I grew up in this, I got this, and you know, they got their little studios in the back room, and My son went to Atlanta Art Institute. I had a couple of them go up there. My nephew, my son, Atlanta Art Institute, so they know the game. But sometimes you can't tell them nothing. But if they sit back and say, I'll drop a jewel rather than want to listen to nothing. And when I give it to them, they'll go back and say, damn, Dad, you know what? You was right all along. I said, well, goddamn, it's time to listen. Let's get this motherfucking money. Same thing with that young brother right there. That young brother right there, man, let me tell you something, man. That ain't nobody. He was doing his little gangster, hype man with Barton Village Soldiers, millionaires and players and all of them, you know what I mean? But they always overlook that cat. When they ain't know that boy had something in him, you know what I'm saying? He got a gift in him. So he came up with the Gangsta Crank DJ thing. What's the Gangsta Crank DJ, right? Jumping in the project. I liked the concept, jumping in your project. He'd come to my house and he'll play. I think back then we had cassettes or some shit. I don't know, scratched up CDs and shit, trying to play some shit. And I had got out the game then too. I was just chilling home, just doing what I do. You know what I mean? He'll come over to the house and shit. I said, okay, cuz, you gonna help me? I'm gonna help you out, cuz. So we took some pictures and then we went down to Press Tech. Went to Press Tech, made big old posters. Like he was the biggest star coming to town. They ain't know who the fuck he was. You know what I'm talking about? They were like, then the people that did know him, because they know him from sports, know him from school, know him from the neighborhood. Everybody know JP. Yeah. So they look at, nigga, that's JP. What jumping in the project? What the flyer said? Yeah, jumping in the project. Something, man. I'm talking about, we had over 1,000 of them motherfuckers all over the city on poles. They was calling his phone. I took his wife's car and taped the posters all over the whole goddamn car. Jumping out the car, yelling, man, that nigga. He had the commissioner and the people from the commissioner seat and the utility was calling him like, hey, man. Could you please take some of these flyers and stuff? Can you take some of this stuff down? And that's how you got to do it sometimes. You got to market it.
So that's when the street team used to be happy. Yeah. People used to do that. Yeah. But now it's like, since the internet came, you don't really see street teams no more.
Well, I think the street team is still is an essential. Yeah. The street team fell off because they didn't look out for the street team. They forgot about the street team. That's true. The street team is still needed today. It is. It is definitely needed. And these cats be out selling their CDs today, and I be telling them, say, listen, man, how much a CD is? I don't buy none of them. I'm gonna tell you why I don't buy none of them. Say, how much a CD is? $5. This dude say, how much is it? $10. I got 23 songs on mine. I said, okay, let me tell you something. How much I pay for them CDs? They said we went to Sam's and bought the bulk. Mm-hmm. How many in bulk?
Bulk, like, they come 25, 50, 100.
100 of them or something like that? Yeah. And they pay like $20 for them or something like that?
$23.
$23. I said, nigga, sell them bitches for $1 and stop wasting my goddamn time.
What?
He said, what? I say, sell it for $1, man. You gonna make your profit. You sitting up here trying to sell it for $5, $10. People ain't got no $5, $10 to give you for no CD. They ain't gonna support you like that. Right. But ask a motherfucker for $1 for that CD.
You gonna get your money.
They're gonna fly. You're gonna be back at Sam's again, over and over again. And when I give them the game, the ones that do it, then I give them $10 because I'm trying to teach them the game. They were like, "Oh, you right, man? I've been to Sam's 2 times a day. That's 200 CDs out of your music out there. Whether they went around the corner and flew that bitch out the window. I'm doing plenty of like that after I listened to them.
It's crazy you say that because like even with $1 now, that's the same thing they were doing. Like even with people, you sell their singles for $1. That's the same thing as the iTunes and all that doing now.
Man, iTunes selling beats now. You get 60 beats for $20. Well, not if it's not iTunes, the internet. Dude just showed me last night. He got 68 beats for $20.
Oh my God! I ain't gonna tell how many other people got these beats.
Yeah, right. But they gonna flood the city with them until somebody come up with a hit, and then that's when you'll know.
That's when you're gonna talk. That's when you're gonna see the paperwork. Yeah, that's how it works. I be trying to tell a lot of artists that when they go online, they download beats, and they be like, "Well, it says free."
No. And what I tell artists is take that same beat. And all you do is find a real producer and tell them to use that same tempo and create that same beat to go with your words. Yep. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
I practice on YouTube all the time because I don't be in the studio all the damn time. I just be practicing. So I just call my nephew and say, hey, take this beat and revamp it.
Yeah. Make it for me so I can use it.
Yeah. All it is the tempo.
That's it. Tempo.
That's all the fuck it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
But what else you want to know?
Yeah, man. That's it for now, man. Any love you want to shout out before we slide off?
I want to send shouts out to S.A.T. Rich and Uka. Those my sons.
Those your boys?
Those my sons.
Man, those my dudes, man.
They're my sons.
Makes sense now, man.
And they 5.
Yeah, man, my boy. Hot boy.
Them my sons.
Hot boy.
They rap just like they daddy.
Yeah, them my boys, man. Tay Rich and man, I saw. Okay. Oh, makes sense.
You see it now.
I see it now.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah. One of them my identical twin.
That's the short one.
Yeah, that's Tay Rich. That's my twin.
Man, that's crazy. Small world, man.
Yeah.
Small
You probably
world.
know some more of my kids. You know Javada? You don't know?
I gotta see the face. Yeah, I probably see the face. I just know that I interviewed them before.
Oh, okay.
And I did a couple of other stuff with them. But yeah, those some good dudes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Good, good, man.
They
cool.
train well. They real rounded.
Cool.
They ready to come to work. They ain't playing.
Yeah. Boy, that little one you all day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you now, since you said it.
That's them my kids.
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who else you want to shout out?
My daughter Javada, my wife, my beautiful wife and kids. But at the same time, since we're sticking to the energy, I want to send shouts out to all the producers in the city, all the artists in the city. It's time for us to collab, get the music out there, man. You know, even if we got hate music out there, that's not take it to the next level on it. You know what I mean? That's continue to just push good music. It's time for us to push good music. And I want to send shouts out to the local DJs in our city because they be overlooked too. Now, see, these artists got to get with these DJs. And these DJs need to get with these artists. If everybody work together and play their part, I think we're going to have a beautiful thing. Right. A lot of talent comes out of Augusta. Yeah. Atlanta comes down here to grab a lot of style and talent and music from Augusta.
They do.
A lot of how can I say it? I don't know. I say thieves. A lot of thieves come down here to get y'all mixtapes and everything in this city and take that music back to Atlanta to an upcoming hard artist. Yeah. We done had it happen several times in this city. Yeah. There's a guy running around the city. What's that fool name? I want to call his name because I just chopped him off in the store the other day and I'm telling you need to get out the city. What's the nigga name? I took up to Atlanta to meet Jermaine Dupri.
You a rapper?
I took him and Hennessy. He want to be a rapper. Dark skinned ass. He was driving the black Chrysler. What's the nigga name? I want to send shouts out to Hennessy Williams too, man. R&B singer, man. He hot.
Yeah, I know Hennessy too.
Yeah. What is the boy name?
Signed?
Who?
Is he signed?
He said he was signed. He said he was telling people he was signed to
Tilt.
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 That's a real fuck nigga.
Tilt.
That's a fuck nigga in the hell, boy.
Tilt.
That's a pussy ass nigga there, boy. That's a pussy nigga. That's a pussy nigga. I just ran up on him. He had his gun and all that shit in the store. I said, bitch ass nigga. And I told you gonna run up on your ass. And now it's been about 3-4 years since I seen you. But guess what? Bitch, it's time to go.
Damn,
it's time to go. That bitch left up. I said, I don't give a fuck about that gun or none of that shit on you. I'll slap the shit out your ass. Get the fuck up out this city.
Damn.
He's a fuck boy. Now that's a nigga that's running around here stealing music. Don't let that nigga mash that phone and recording in your music or send him no goddamn music. He gonna shop that bitch because he know it's not copywritten. Right. And that's how he getting over. Then he'll go to places like these big mansions and shit that have these open houses. He'll go in there and film this shit like this is shit. Oh, this is my new shit. And make them young kids think it's his. See, I know his game. Yeah. See, I know his game. Fuck niggas like that. I expose them.
Yeah.
I expose him. I'm telling you live on your show right now. That nigga Tilt Williams, the Godfather, said your ass is banned from the city. Anytime I see you, nigga, I'ma run your ass the fuck up out of here. Yeah. And I mean what the fuck I say.
He's not the only one that said that.
Yeah, he's a fuck nigga.
It's a couple people.
He's a real fuck nigga.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a real fuck. And he's the number one fuck nigga of the new of the 2020. Yeah, he's the real number one fuck nigga.
Hey,
yeah,
that's crazy.
I took him up there to meet Jermaine Dupri, him and my homeboy Hennessy Williams. I get a call. My brother was like, "Man, Jermaine Dupri, what's the name of that show he brung out about them kids rapping and stuff?"
You talking about that one? It's not growing up hip hop. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
some girl got signed off. Some
girl got signed off that show. So it was another premiere to open up. So it was a red carpet event. You got to have an invite to come there. So I was like, man. Oh, my brain. I had called Hennessy. When I called Hennessy, he was like, man, we'll get what's his name to drive us up there. Old Tilt. I really ain't really know him like that. You know what I'm saying? I heard the nigga had got in a accident in Walmart and had got a lot of money and blowed a lot of money and thought he was a rapper. That's all the fuck I knew. But so I took the nigga up there to goddamn meet Jermaine Dupri. So I'm seeing this nigga, right? I'm seeing how he move and shit, because I really don't know the nigga and shit. So he gets in front of Jermaine Dupri, Bentley, and started, like, hey man, take a picture with my phone. He posted shit on the book like it was his goddamn Bentley. I see it coming to my page. I'm still in the party. This shit done came to the page. Like, talking about, yeah, man, I just picked this one up.
Oh, what?
So I'm showing my nigga Hennessy, like, Hennessy, you see this shit? He's like, oh, Lord, I don't know what to say. I'm like, okay. So, all the artists was there, man. I'm talking about, man, people, I'm talking about these motherfuckers know me like he know me. You know what I'm saying? When I walk in the door, you got, what's the DJ name?
Drama?
No, Triple OG.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
We got the radio, Greg Street.
Greg Street.
So Greg Street.
So Greg Street come out. Greg Street come out the door. He was like, "Oh, Sight, man, what you doing up here, man?" I said, "Man, I got my I got the call that the red car was going. Man, come on, let go." So they look at him, was like, "God damn, that's my nigga. Sight, that motherfucker know my nigga like that, right?" So goddamn boy looking at me like, "God damn, that motherfucker know him for real." So we see Jermaine Dupri. Holler at me and Jermaine Dupri go all the way back from Savannah Breakers to the Atlanta Breakers battling in the park in Savannah. That's how far me and Jermaine Dupri go back. I'm talking about, so when we see each other, we like, nigga, what, nigga? You know what I'm talking about? We doing some old crazy shit like that. So niggas looking like.
People forgot Jermaine Dupri used to break dance.
Oh yeah. I told you I was a choreographer.
Yeah.
I couldn't do none of that booty shake shit, but I used to pop and lock. You know what I'm talking about? So that type shit, but. I know Jermaine Dupri from the breakdancing era, from the Savannah Breakers and from the Atlanta Breakers, and we battling at the Civic Center or at the parks or whatever's going on. So goddamn, who else was in there? The little short midget lady, that just left the
What Palace you talk to?
Talking about for Little Wives,
yeah,
Little Housewives,
yeah,
the Little Women of Atlanta.
Yeah. So that's my homegirl, Juicy. So me and Juicy in there chilling and shit.
Juicy come from Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, Ricky Smiley. She just left the Ricky Smiley show. Yeah, she just left because they didn't change her contract or some shit. And she called and said some shit about that. But yeah, Juicy, that's my homegirl. So me and Juicy chilling and shit. He trying to jump in and snap pictures and shit. I'm like, man, what is this nigga doing? I look on the damn thing. So I'm like, yeah, my old school homegirl Juicy. I said, man, I done had enough. Now I had a fucking enough now. What the fuck going on? The fuck is going on in here, man? I'm talking about Hennessy Williams can tell you everything I'm telling you, and I took them niggas up there to meet Jermaine Dupri for real.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a phone call. We out of here. We go meet whoever the fuck you want to meet. That I say I know.
Yeah, I know. I hit Hennessy. I probably doing an interview with him.
Yeah, that's a good brother. Yeah, he got a lot going on.
He's a really good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, any other love you want to shout out?
I'm going to send shouts out to Southern Rap, Seafood Wings and Things. That's our franchise. Expected to be coming to a city or a county near you. Street Justice Council, man. CSRA Street Justice Council, man. My cousin Antonio just got shot, kidnapped and shot. And he's doing well. I want to send shouts out to Antonio Williams for standing strong and knowing that bloodline he come from, because it ain't no tapping out, baby. Ain't no tapping out, man. G-Fam, God, family, and money. That's all we stand on. We G-Fam for life, man. This your boy Big Sight, a.k.a. Ray Montana, voice of the people, coming at you live with my man right here. Y'all fuck with him, man. I'm telling y'all, man. He got some big things going on. I heard you did a movie, or you doing a parody here?
I've done a parody and a movie.
Okay, I started a clip in a movie here also called Tax Season, the movie. It's actually a comedy, and I probably might need to get with you on it, and we can complete it. Okay. Go ahead and complete it, but Tax Season, the movie, is a comedy because you can imagine the baby mama selling the kids. You can imagine the mailman being late. People at the mailbox raising hell. Yeah, you can imagine the baby mama ain't gave that nigga no money. You know what I'm talking about? So you can imagine that.
That's enough.
That's enough. Yeah, don't give them too much. So yeah. But it's an epic show, and we started it. I was working with a couple of camera guys here. I'm gonna send shouts out to Richie Ray. I'm gonna send shouts out to what's my man name? L. I got to send shouts out to L, man. Y'all met L yet? He do the same thing you be doing.
Yeah,
y'all got to meet.
I met a lot of music video directors, but I haven't met the filming directors, like movie wise.
Okay.
They're like totally different
vibe. Definitely. Have you met the mainstream hot artists in the city yet?
I met everybody that has a name in the city that they say they had a name. That has a name. I either interviewed them or I worked with them before already.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what's up.
And then besides some of the OGs, a couple OGs like him and you, Mark, a couple other people.
Yeah, definitely. Mark Rain, he got a lot of work in the city too.
Yeah.
I want to send shouts out to Mark Rain too.
Yeah.
He put a lot of work in the city. A lot of work. He's really underestimated too of his skills and his ability to get the person to the next level. I think he can make a great stepping stone for an upcoming artist. Mm-hmm. And I want to tell the artists, man, y'all need to work on y'all got to develop more. It ain't all about just writing and going in that booth.
Right.
Ain't about, because technology got them weak right now. Technology got them stopping the music and punching in.
Got them lazy.
They got them lazy as hell. They can't say their whole verse up on the goddamn stage. So, and if any artists out there that need that artist development and they serious and they want to contact me, you already know how to find me, man. I ain't hard to find in the city. I fuck with the city, man. Just leave the bullshit alone. Y'all ain't got to worry about me saying shit. And, they trying to get me to run for county commissioner. And I'm into the politics real big right now. I want to send shouts out to my sister, Jeray Jenkins. She running for Super District number 9 right now. And I was supposed to be running for District number 5, but I got some things I got to take care of. And I'll be running real soon. They ain't heard the last of me. You better believe that. Not even in the music. But the last 3 days I've been in the studio. I'm going to let you hear a couple of things.